Hi, everybody. This is Laura Campagna, the Wednesday Witch, and I am here with your tarot forecast for Taurus season. Oh, I hope spring is feeling as regenerative and refreshing and reviving for you as it is here. It is just so nice to be able to breathe into the earth and into the body and to be met with warmth and moisture and all of the great support that Gaia has for us. So the tarot forecast was actually, to me, surprisingly wonderful, and I'm totally here for that. So the first card where we've been is the Prince of Wands. So Aries season came in hot, right? It was strong, but I think we all really needed that mobilization from the lunar cold time of year into the solar. And it just felt like spring came in with a bang and really started moving things, and it felt good. But where we are now is firmly rooted in Taurus season. So here we see the Queen of Discs, and she is looking out and thinking about, where have I been and where do I want to go, and how can I make moves? How can I make money moves so that I use my resources wisely and am making the most of the potentialities that are before me, but also am strategic in how, with my energy and conserving strength, so that I can really go the distance. And so this Taurus season is asking you, what do you want to create to live your most authentic life? Taurus usually plays it safe, but ever since Uranus moved in March 2019, it's been a really big shakeup. And that's meant to liberate us. It's meant to inspire us. It's meant to challenge us to live as our most authentic selves. So right now, this year in 2021, we're having this square between Saturn and Aquarius and Uranus and Taurus, and we're in between the first and the second of those. But right now, we want to be thinking about what we want to grow and long-term stability in the Taurus area of life, while also incorporating some of that innovation and inspiration and throwing caution to the wind as Uranus would like us to. So the challenge is the Hanged One. I think we have all felt so stuck for so long that it is not surprising that this continues to be our challenge, because, even though more and more people are getting vaccinated and it feels like, okay, we can start to open up, there's really big questions about how to do that safely and how to do that in a way so that we don't cause another wave, so that we have to go backwards. And I really loved the Hang One card. That's actually one of my favorite cards in many ways, because I am a little bit of a spiritual masochist, but also because, the Hanged One is submitting themselves to an uncomfortable process in order to attain spiritual growth and wisdom and the insight of looking at things from a completely different perspective, which I think we all really need in order to solve the problems that are before us right now. I know that I'm constantly praying to be shown the way, because I don't have the solutions, but the divine, can see the bigger picture. So when we're in an uncomfortable hanged man position, especially when we've kind of been taken out of the normal busy routine as we have for the last year, we actually have more opportunity to kind of open up in different ways than if we hadn't been put on a forced timeout. Okay, so what we're moving towards is the Art card, also known as the Temperance card. There's a huge refinement process going on this whole year. This is all about elevating what you have, hopefully, one of the silver linings of the pandemic has been to make people appreciate what they already had. But also I think a lot of us have been shown what wasn't working in our lives. And so the temperance and the alchemy card really speaks to this process of refinement. So how do I achieve a state of kind of harmony and balance in my external life? Well, I take out what isn't working and I add in more new and positive elements. So that's part of what we're doing this Taurus season. And we'll have a really wonderful opportunity to seed these intentions for what we want to add in at the new moon on May 11th. And so I think that, so Venus is going into a conjunction with Uranus tomorrow, Thursday, April 22nd, and then the sun will after that, and Mercury. So there's just a lot of powerful energy coming through. Don't try to contain it. Be a channel for it. You want to ground the lightning. You want to give it a place to anchor into your life. And the more that you can direct it, the less it will burn you up inside and in your mind. And then the bonus card is the Six of Cups, which is pleasure. So the Scorpio full moon at the end of the month doesn't actually look like it's so much full of pleasure because Mars is going to be in Cancer, and that's all about kind of excavating emotional wounds and learning how to heal the parts of ourselves that don't feel like they have permission to express dissent or be angry. And it can definitely, uncover some kind of repressed anger and things like that. And that's difficult to deal with. But the Six of Cups really speaks to, in the Thoth deck at least, really speaks to appreciating what's good. Life is never perfect, but this card is but there's something to be celebrated and something to be enjoyed. And part of what Taurus teaches us is that our body and our experience in the material plane is a vehicle. Part of what's special about being human is that we're here in this form for a limited amount of time. So enjoy it and engage with it and let yourself be open to all of the senses that are really going to be stimulated and coming alive with all the beautiful perfumes in the air and the sounds of the birds and all of the things. So, make those gratitude lists, celebrate what's good, and tell everyone that you love them, because Taurus season is Venus's favorite and home sign, and we have Venus in Taurus right now, which is really nice. So expressing appreciation is one of the things that Taurus does really well, especially through material gifts, which it doesn't have to be big. It can just be that special little pine cone you found in the woods that reminds you of someone you care about. So that's all I have for now, but I am doing a really exciting fundraiser for the Eastern Massachusetts Abortion Fund this week. So any readings booked with me, I'm going to be donating a portion to the EMA Fundathon, and I'm hoping to raise $500 for them. So I hope you'll help me with that, and you can check out my website to book an appointment. And I hope you all have such a beautiful Taurus season.